What's up, turd nuggets? Today I want to do something a little different. I'm not really big on showing off my collection. I'm just not like that. I do get a lot of questions about my collection, and instead of doing a room tour that you have to skip through for half an hour talking about random Sega CD games, I want to just do a few segments. The first one I want to do, whenever anybody comes into my room for the first time, their eye shoots right up to the corner of my room and they look at my Zelda collection. So let's take a look at my Zelda collection today. Now let's start with the first game, The Legend of Zelda. This box is a little rough, it's not perfect, but who cares? I mean, it's a fucking video game. Now, the cart that's inside is the gray cart. I hear that that's more rare than the gold ones, even though everyone tends to want the gold ones more because gold is cool. I do have a gold one as well, but I like the gray one. You don't see that very often. Next is Zelda 2, Link's Adventure. I found this at a thrift store in perfect condition. It was just in the VHS section and they had no idea what it was. It's in beautiful shape. I think in package and everything in this condition is probably worth around 40-50 bucks. So perfectly gold. I love that. Now to probably my favorite game, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. The black outline is just kind of boring. In the back, the photos on the back just aren't as exciting as you'd think. And the thing about Zelda games is that they usually came with a map. No one saved the map, ever. So after that game is probably the most popular Zelda game of all time, Ocarina of Time, but I don't have it. Everyone's always amazed when I tell them that I don't have Ocarina of Time, and the reason is because I never owned Ocarina of Time. The way I played Ocarina of Time when I was a kid is that I borrowed it from my friend Zach, and so I busted through every day after school playing it until I beat it. I just never owned it, and I still don't own it, and people are still asking like $60-$70 for it, and I think that's stupid because it's everywhere, and I'm just gonna wait till I find a good condition one in box for a reasonable price, like $20 or $30. That's my logic for not owning Ocarina of Time. But one game I did own that I absolutely fucking love is Majora's Mask. It was so odd, it was so weird, and it was so kind of gothic, kind of made you uneasy, and I love that. I love that in any form of media. As I remember, it wasn't very popular. Nintendo used to send these VHSs of like previews of games and stuff, but I remember this one coming and just thinking, that's fucking weird. It showed the moon and the moon was all moody. And I just remember how weird this game was. So this is the one I had since I was a kid. Now this is another game that came in two different styles. The cartridge itself, it probably came in more than two, but the two that I know of is they're both gold. One of them comes with a normal sticker and one comes with that lithogram sticker. I do also have the lithogram one, but like I said, it's less rare, I guess. There wasn't another game until the GameCube, Wind Waker. And I didn't have a GameCube growing up, but I do have a GameCube game, which is Zelda 4 Swords. Now this is a multiplayer game. The other 3 players would have to bring a Game Boy Advance, I believe, with a Connect cable and connect all their games up to, it was just a big hassle. They should have just made it 4 players because it would make it a heck of a lot easier to play. That new 3DS game, Triforce Heroes, this one right here, this game's a really big callback to this game. One is online multiplayer and one is local multiplayer. That's really the only difference. So let's take a minute and talk about the portable games. My first Zelda game I ever played was Link's Awakening. This is Link's Awakening DX. It's the remake. I think it has a little bit more shades in the Game Boy Color, and it also has functionality with the printer. And I actually still have it right here because I'm a giant geek, and I have tons of paper for it. I'm gonna use it sometime. I think the story behind Link's Awakening is that a developer at Nintendo on his free time was trying to make a portable version of Link to the Past, but then he just started having fun with it and added in a bunch of Mario characters. Shigeru Miyamoto liked it, then it just came out as a game of its own. I think that's a really cool story. That's kind of the story behind Majora's Mask as well. I think Zelda is specifically one of those genres where if you give the creator a lot of freedom to just explore and do really weird things, that the game turns out awesome. I want to talk about the other handheld games, Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages, but these two games are a lot of fun. Staying in the vein of portable games, I want to talk about Minish Cap. Now, I have a quick story about Minish Cap. When I originally got this, I got it off eBay. And I ordered it. I was super excited because I got it for pretty cheap. And then eBay sent me a notice and they said, the seller you got this from is shady or whatever, and we deleted them and you're getting your money back. So I got refunded and I was kind of bummed. And then like 1 week later, I got it in the mail. And I was like, well, what the hell? I just got it for free. And then I tried to find the owner. I wanted to do the right thing and give them the money, but or the seller, and they got banned. So I couldn't give them the money. I was just like, cool. Got a free game or whatever. So this is actually not the one I got from eBay, because come to find out, I had it for, like 10 years. And I was looking online to tell if any of my games were bootleg, And it turns out that that one was bootleg. The label on it was fake, and then I looked inside of it and you could see that it was kind of like rigged, and it was a bootleg Minish Cap. I really think that this game at the beginning is a lot of fun, the mechanics are a lot of fun, but I don't really like this game that much. I'm not a big fan of Minish Cap. I understand the appeal of it. A lot of Zelda games do have backtracking. This one in particular has some of the most annoying backtracking ever. It's really annoying. If there's one game I dislike the most, it's probably Minish Cap. Call me crazy, I'm just being honest. I really hate the Minish Cap. So also on the Game Boy Advance was the remake of Link to the Past. It's awesome to have this portable. There's also the Four Swords Adventure. I don't think you need this to play the GameCube game. Maybe you do. I don't really remember. There's two other games on the Game Boy Advance that I really like, Zelda and Link's Adventure. If you're gonna have to play these games, I recommend playing it on here. Alright, before we get to the Nintendo DS, let's talk about the last GameCube game and the first Wii game, Twilight Princess. I actually still have the receipt from Best Buy in here. That's crazy. I hated a lot about this game. And I liked it because I was going back to an adventure. I hated playing as the wolf. I thought that was really annoying. Overall, the story was a lot of fun. I do like that top thing you get to ride on. Other than that, this game was kind of, it was alright. Alright, let's talk about the DS really quick. When I saw the Phantom Hourglass advertised, I just freaking needed this game. This game, in a lot of lists, is the worst Zelda game ever. And I have to strongly disagree. I really like this game. In fact, I have two of them in here for some reason. I really like this game. I don't know what people's problems are with it. I think, you know, using the stylus and everything was a lot of fun. The story was cute. If anything, I think Minish Cap is worse. Kill me, I don't care. Fuck you. After that was Spirit Tracks. This game is okay. Everyone likes this one more than this one. It doesn't make sense to me. You go from having a boat where you can go wherever you want, you're not restricted to on tracks, where you're just kind of stuck, and then they add all these track puzzles where there's an evil train coming and you gotta switch to a different track. It was just fucking annoying. I like Phantom Hourglass more than this one. I don't even think I finished this one, to be honest with you. I think I was just kind of annoyed. I probably sound like a hypocrite because there is quite a bit of backtracking in this one. It has a lot more atmosphere and fun, I think, than Spirit Tracks. So that's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with it, but fuck you if you don't. Skyward Sword, kind of limited edition Skyward Sword box set. It comes with the Skyward Sword remote and the 25th anniversary music disc. So the game itself, everyone really hates. I liked it. I think it was just kind of the adventure of it all. It was a lot more adventurous than some of the other ones. It was really predictable, but I thought it was fun. There were definitely things about this game I really hated. Traveling back to all those worlds was kind of a pain in the ass. Swimming really sucked. The motion controls were kind of a pain in the ass, and fighting that monster that comes out of the ground a million times, that sucked too. But overall, I like this game. Again, it might be me playing devil's advocate, but I like it, so fuck you.